I've learned more, I think, in the last 2 years than I've ever learned. It's in a way a flavor profile more than actual. Like I already had the basis of the methods, the methodology of the things. So you translate, those, because French methods are great. You translate those methods into these foods, which is something they don't even do, right? Africans. It's interesting because there's a certain thing that it gets lost in like the African food, because a lot of African food, hate to say it, is like put it in pot, boil for 12 hours, like suck it up with a straw. Like there you go, there's that, there's African food a little bit. But what I've learned is like, yeah, it's like really freaking interesting. And it's so hard to gauge what it's like. For example, we made like a smoked eel beef peanut butter palm oil stew. Like, oh god, what is this? Like, really?
That sounds insane.
I'm gonna make this? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna fucking make this. What was it? Mali? Mauritania. Like, it was just like, okay, just see. Mauritania, yeah. Or Mali, I can't remember. Maybe no, it was Mali.
Yeah, I think
it was Mali, yeah. February, Mali, yeah. And it's like I just remember like putting it all in there, and I'm like, okay. But I did brown the meat, I browned the meat on base, and then like
amazing, like honestly.
But you initially taste it, and you're just like, because you can't. I don't know. There was the way I was like, oh, this just tastes gross. Before I cooked it for 8 hours, and you cook.
Remember that fit you had with the palm oil, the second big batch?
Yeah, the second batch, I put the palm oil in, but it was just, I don't know what it was. It was just the way my tongue's really fucked up, and then you just like, I started crying, freaking out, like, throw it away. Throw it away.
But it got better.
Yeah, just the palm oil. The palm oil just had to settle, because palm oil is a very powerful thing. Some things in this world are very powerful.
So we did
palm oil, saffron.
Okay. So to give you some examples.
Celery.
The first
really
year, well, 2013, we did.
Don't really
change
know
menu
how celery
week, and then we started off doing Egypt, Cuba, and then we got a little bit more into like Zanzibar. We did, which is not technically a country. And then which was weird. Great. Zanzibar was great because people was like, I didn't even fucking know Zanzibar was a country.
I didn't know that.
I thought it was a fucking Disney shit.
I thought it was a chain restaurant chain or something.
And then fuck, it was like some Vegas restaurant.
And that was the weirdest food I've ever seen. That was the weirdest shit of all time.
Yeah, cuttlefish, bay leaf cuttlefish.
What the fuck was that? Gross.
So I know nothing about food,
but
I'm just like trying to create these like difficult concepts.
So you like to eat food all the time, but you don't.
No, I mean,
challenge.
Yeah, but for him to fucking, I don't know, try that, and so I just find recipes and throw them at this guy, and I mean, it just like, I don't know what happened. He has like this insane memory. Like I remember. I don't notice it as much anymore, but when we first started, I would give him like,
it was better
literally at noon on a fucking Wednesday, we have to open at 7 p.m. I would give him, I don't know, fucking 10, 20, whatever recipe. I just find a bunch of shit.
So you're not deciding on the recipes.
No,
you're deciding on.
He chooses out of a big bunch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
and I go in there too, and I hunt down some stuff.
So you do it together.
Yeah. But the amazing thing was that sometimes, like when you're at the cottage, for instance, and you're particularly lazy, you'd come back in. I don't even know how you'd get in, but you'd come back in on Wednesday. Sometimes he wouldn't even arrive until fucking 2 p.m. and like your phone was fucked or something. So I wouldn't even hear from him till 2 p.m. I'd hit him with a bunch of recipes, and then he would just like stare at it, and then. Fucking so many ingredients, like I don't even know half the things are. Stare at it and just put it down and go in the store, and he remembers everything.
That's weird.
Like literally, like photograph.
Can't remember your name for shit.
Pretends he doesn't know.
I can't remember any names at all. The only fucking hot girls come to me and be like, "You know what I met you so many times. I mean, we fucked last Tuesday."
That's not true.
That's not true. I've never had sex.
Beaver's a virgin.
Yeah. And that's why my memory is fabulous for ingredients.
But then we started getting into slightly more complicated things or concepts. Like there was another one, but I can't remember. Oh, well, there was Welsh Patagonia.
That was crazy.
So we somehow discovered. I was looking at Argentinian food, and then somehow discovered that okay, well, well, what about Patagonian food? And I was like, oh, there's all these Welsh migrants to Patagonia. What kind of fucking food do they eat? So it's pretty hard to find the recipes, but
Dope.
BJ will attest to the fact that was probably one of the best dishes at the time.
The
What was it
cauliflower,
again?
cheese,
Cauliflower.
and shrimp.
Yeah.
That was
good.
unbelievable.
Yeah, it was like a weird.
It
was
sounds
like
weird, right? It
such
sounds
a
like airplane
strange
food.
fucking Mornay sauce on the top. But it wasn't Mornay because it was not there's no cheese in it. Well, yeah, Mornay. No, bechamel, but like, but then the seasoning of it was just super strange. It was like celery infused cream with mustard and turmeric, and there's like a little bit of bay in there, but it was like pretty naked. But
Well,
you just yeah.
Sorry.
Then, the other one that was good.
Lebmex.
Oh yeah, that was the first one. Lab Max. Me and Golner were at this big Lebanese party up in Laval
Yeah,
at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
I love Lebanese.
1,000-person Lebanese party, and there was just this one plate of like, like El Paso salsa and cheese and like I don't know, looked exactly like a taco arrangement. And I was like, did the Lebanese appropriate Mexican? Like why is there this fucking, what's with this vibe?
It's so weird.
And then so I was like, oh, that's a good idea. We should do Lebanese Mexican. Then I looked it up, and it's like there's a whole shitload of it. Like, is it Al Pastor?
Yeah, tacos al pastor.
Tacos Al Pastor comes from Lebanon. Lebanese immigrants Lebanese migrants to Mexico.
They'll shave.
They put the things on the meat stick. They shave it off.
Yeah, the gyros.
Yeah, it's
shawarmas.
Yeah. But that's how Al Pastor comes. Right?
Yeah, they're rocking over there.
So instead of you guys, sorry, go ahead.
Instead of Al Pastor?
No, I was gonna say instead of going out and like experiencing the food of the world, you're like going out of your back door and seeing the world in your community and then bring it,
Well, we can't
bring it
get
here.
this shit anywhere, so yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't know where you're getting no Welsh Patagonian food or anything.
So you have to be willing to totally fail. You have to be willing to fail.
Yeah,
we
we
wanted
feel
to-
it.
I feel like Bethlehem was an exercise in like the aesthetics of failure in a way. Like it,
Sure was.
it was like a somewhat deliberate attempt to undermine everything that could possibly be commercial in a restaurant space. It's not very. We did the street fair, for instance. This was another big one. We did the Italian street fair is mid-August. So last year, to celebrate the Italian street fair, we did the failed colonization of Africa by Italy,
Yeah, it was good.
which was a genocidal mess, obviously, and not something Italians are used to celebrating. But that was. But that was how we approached our participation in the Italian street fair. We are in Little Italy.
Yeah. Nice.
So like all the just these things come to us, and it's like, well, what could we do to make it difficult?
And what happens when you're?
As it turns out, people like that. I guess I don't know. I mean, they sort of like it. I don't know. The restaurant's not that busy, but
Yeah, we don't tell anyone either. I don't think I've posted once ever or anything about like, yeah, go to a restaurant. Restaurant might want to come. No, I did. I might
But you-
no shortage of music posts.
Yeah, I post lots of
But you care that it tastes good. You care that you.
Make good food.
Yeah.
Of course. I'm the
He's
worst.
crazy. Yeah,
I'm
he's
my worst
crazy.
critic.
He does not put out food that's not good.
I hate.
Won't-
I'll throw it away.
Literally won't fucking serve it.
I throw away tons of food. Fucking Christ. Because especially when we were doing the first week. What was it, week by week? We're like a brand new starting restaurant. We're kind of dead. We're just like fucking just shoveling food in the garbage. I was like, we're never gonna make any money doing this. And you're like, we gotta do it. It's for the whole big picture.
Yeah, big picture.
Oh, here we go.
I'm very big picture.
Yeah. So we froze it all. We froze all that shit. That was good. Then we had that party at the end of the year where we just
Froze it.
it was like choose your country. So you could choose between
Oh yeah. What
16
Was
choose.
that? Is that Christmas?
Yeah, Christmas. It was to choose between 16 countries. You just choose 4 countries,
Oh no, that was a 1 year.
and then you just scoop.
That was a
just
couple
plop
months ago.
that country,
Yeah, the
like
1 year
that
anniversary.
country, which is literally, I would mix.
I forgot about
I would just mix all the dishes together from the country into the one bag. Just plop it in a thing. It was fucking good though. Holy shit! You know, just get the bacteria out of it. You know, get it to a boil. That was one of the chillest nights ever we had because it was like I just had no finesse. It was great. I love
And what
that.
about bringing the, like your neighbors, your friends, these people, like to the kitchen and seeing what you're doing? Do you seek their approval? Do you like to cook for them? Do you like to
Oh jeez.
have? Does that happen?
He's the only one who comes.
Yeah, our friend Nikki.
From
She comes visit. She's from a place called.
what restaurant? What restaurant?
Well, we affectionately call it Chinese steaks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we call it Chinese steaks.
The
It's like kind of an old time Greek resto bar owned by like a 6'2", 50-something transvestite.
and she comes.
She comes.
She comes?
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
never seen her.
Yeah, she's been a bunch of
We
times.
got we don't say we're brothers sisters at this point.
She's our sister restaurant.
Yeah.
Chinese steaks is our definitely our sister.
I usually like it there. You have a
We
steak.
do
They
all
made
our-
steaks.
We do not all, but we do our off-site events there.
Yeah. The parties
We
there.
like to support it as much as possible. It's
Yeah.
pretty slow there.
Pretty slow, but it's like it's so weird. Like the best steak in the city. No
Yeah.
matter who cooks it, I don't ever get it. It's like whatever, like magic beef. Magic beef over there. This dead place. No one's ever there. Nothing's on. Nothing. It's like all of a sudden, amazing steak.
There's always like 7 really old Greek men there.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
And then all of a sudden, like the best steak you ever had comes every time. It's shocking. It's
And
shocking.
only $22.
Did you bring Golner there, or did he bring you there?
No, I brought him. And he sold her down the river, and he still won't go back. Fine.
He won't go back.
He
What?
won't go back. He won't face his maker.
They didn't even
They
know.
didn't
what
like
the
it. They didn't like the article.
fuck. She doesn't know.
She didn't care.
So why won't he
She
go
was
back?
like, she was pissed off because he wrote that she was 60 something,
Yeah.
which is why I very deliberately said 50 something. But
Yeah.
that was all she said. I mean, you know, the whole thing. I got super pissed off because I was like, this is what she told me when I first started going there.
She looked good for 50.
She was like,
She looked good.
it's a secret. For you, it's okay, but it's a secret.
Don't bring the hipsters.
Don't.
And then you
I
brought a
don't know
hipster.
what that. I still don't know what that meant because we certainly brought people.
Yeah, they're great people. They like it. They want our business. They want us to bring people.
Yeah.
We're bringing more people.
It's awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
But so I guess that's what I was saying earlier, is that that's part of our business practice, is that we have, I don't know, we're just inspired by these weird, like, entropic kind of places that are, you know, operating, but in some form of, like, commercial neglect, or,
Yeah, they don't
you know, like...
care. Well, also
it's
fucking
like,
our society.
There's a television on that table. There's 3 tables in here. One of them has a, you know, 48-inch.
You know what fucking
big
white
screen
people are.
television on.
White people are fucking horrible, though. All they do is fucking suck each other's fucking white dicks. Big old fucking white dick sucking. Fucking like these people, you know, they've got their own thing going. No one's ever gonna go because.
And it's warm.
No,
What's your background, Brett?
There's a
Fancy. It's very fancy.
background?
White people are
Like
fancy.
my ethnicity?
Have you always owned restaurant?
Oh, no. No, I never owned a restaurant before. I mean, I worked in the restaurant business when I was young to make ends meet. I have worked in a consultancy way with, not restaurants so much, but hotels.
It's a euphemism for drug dealer.
Yeah.
Hotels.
Consultancy.
Yeah, it sucks.
I don't know. I've done many things. I tried to be a filmmaker when I was young,
Yeah.
and I moved to LA. That didn't work out so well.
Still might be.
Uh,
Still might be.
Yeah, I'll be back in LA.
Yeah, I mean-
we'll be doing Bethlehem West Coast
West Coast, East Coast,
soon.
Antarctica, fuck
Thanks,
it.
Bethlehem.
What's cold
Hang
before
Ten.
it's gone?
Antarctica.
And no problem. Fucking
Yeah.
That's gonna be huge.
Yeah.
We're trying to
You're
really
trying to do the
actually
Sri
turn
Lankan night in
Bethlehem into-
Antarctica?
Yeah, Sri Lanka, Antarctica.
It's Amazing Race meets Chuck's Day Off.
Yeah.
Oh.
In
That's
Sri
what we wanna
Lanka.
do. So, we want to go
Yeah.
to Sigiriya. We just discovered Sigiriya, which is this amazing. Have you heard of Sigiriya? It's like this Tamil kingdom on top of a rock. Yeah, like a gigantic rock, and then right in the fucking middle of Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
I was just talking about
But I think that if you did the pissing, the ironic piss in the face of Chuck's day off, that could be funny. Instead of bringing your best friends for a meal, you're grabbing these people out of their kitchens like, come, and then they see you're like, you guys are more third world than we are, man.
Yeah.
We're not eating. We can't eat here.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's good.
Chuck has friends.
So what about doing kind of the same thing but on a boat and going to learn about the different cuisine from a boat, stopping in port cities and then trying to reproduce that on your boat and inviting people to taste the cuisine? Just
our own boat.
Yeah.
A magical boat?
And you get to
Yeah.
wear like a pirate's outfit.
Can there be acid?
Can there be 2 types of animals?
Ooh, 2 types of animals. Alive and dead.
Two of every kind. What about that?
Yeah,
That'd be great.
Does that show already exist?
Just move Bethlehem into international
Offshore.
waters. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can do the same show. There's like, what, there's tons of different, like, or wrestling. Other type, WCW, WWF, you can have boats in there.